This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening to you all. I'm Shasheena Rolle. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news, police on Grand Bahama making a major drug bust yesterday, seizing millions of dollars in dangerous drugs and taking 2 male suspects into custody. Sabrina Brown has details.
The major drug haul resulted in the seizure of over $3 million in dangerous drugs. During a press briefing at police headquarters on Sunday evening, officer in charge of the Northern Bahamas Assistant Commissioner of Police, Emric Seymour, said this drug bust was the result of an extensive investigation.
Shortly after 11:30 this morning, they had occasion to go to a house in the Lukai area, Midshipman Road area, where they executed a search warrant. While in the process of doing that, they had reason to engage a vehicle, which is a 2006 Isuzu pickup truck, which came into the area. The officers had reason to search the vehicle, and in doing so, they would have uncovered or discovered 3 boxes, and 1 bag. Examining the box and the bag, and the lone driver, they discovered some 102 kilos of cocaine.
Officers arrested 2 Bahamian men, a 49-year-old of Bayshore and Midshipman Roads and a 36-year-old of Fiddler's Green. The operation then led police to the home of the Fiddler's Green resident.
They were able to uncover or discover 4 coolers which contained 56 packages of suspected marijuana. And so, in all of the efforts today, what was discovered or uncovered was 102 kilos of cocaine, 287 pounds with a street value of some $2.8 million, and of course 56 packages of marijuana with some 303 pounds with a street value of some $308,000.
ACP Seymour says this massive effort is a clear indication that police are working diligently to curb crime.
It just goes to show that we will be relentless in our resolve to bring in the criminal element to justice, whether it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. And so I want to commend the officers for the hard work, the diligence that was put into this overall process. And you can expect, this investigation, by no stretch of the imagination, is completed. You can expect, or we can expect, perhaps there may be some more arrests. We don't know, but the investigation is still open.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
Over in Bimini, police there needs your help in locating Lucas Rolle of Buccaneers Point, South Bimini. Rolle is wanted for violating a court order and conspiracy to import dangerous drugs. Police say he is considered armed and extremely dangerous. If you have any information regarding the whereabouts of Lucas Rolle of South Bimini, you should call Bimini Police at 347-3144-919-911, Crime Stoppers at 328-8477, or call your nearest police station. And as the country continues to grapple with the issue of crime, members of the Grand Bahama Command of the Royal Bahamas Police Force took time out yesterday to assemble in a worship service to seek spiritual guidance for the year ahead. As Megan Shepard tells us, they were joined by the officers from Bahamas Customs Department, Bahamas Immigration, and the Road Traffic Department.
Members of the Royal Bahamas Police Force hosting their annual church service in grand style Sunday afternoon. Officers started off with a musical procession featuring the police band, and officers marched the streets of Grand Bahama to the Freeport Seventh-day Adventist Church. Pastor Henry Monker diving into the mat of crime, stating that in the darkness crime will occur, but those that are guilty are not the only ones responsible.
You must understand, here there are folks who do crime and they are wrong, but then there are other individuals who benefit from criminal activity, who give rise to the criminals. There are some of them, I'm trying to tell you, just don't stand on the creek corner with their pants hanging down around their bottom part. But there are some of them who sit up in offices, in high places, wear neckties and broad brim hat, and they're giving rise to the foolishness in our country.
Monker telling officers that as long as they're in positions of leadership, there will always be outsiders casting blame and strewing negativity. He encouraged them to stay focused on their duties to protect and serve. Now to the nation, Pastor Monker says that he is fed up with the attitude of residents who are constantly complaining about situations but not lending to the solution.
I'm just sick and tired of folks blaming someone else for something else. It doesn't matter to me whether you are PLP. It doesn't matter to me whether you are FNM. It doesn't matter to me whether you are DNA. The time has come that we gotta stop blaming somebody else, because it bothers me. All these folks who blaming people, all they're doing is sitting down on their blessed assurance and yapping about what's going on. But can I tell somebody, if you're gonna blame somebody, if you're gonna make noise, at least get up off your blessed assurance and do something about it. I'm tired of hallelujahs. I need some do-ya-luyas.
Monker says the solution lies within coming together as a community.
Come here, officer, because I got to talk to you as well. Because first and foremost, you must understand that even though you may put on a uniform, the danger is, I know it ain't all of you, but you must understand, if there's one bad apple in the crew, it's going to color all the rest of the bad apple. So here is what you must understand. When you put on that suit, you got to be able to have a good attitude. You can't act like Big Bad Billy when you pull me over on the side of the road. Yeah, I may have been speeding. Yeah, I may run the light, but at least treat me with respect. And if you treat me with respect, you will get it back to you. It's a together thing that we're dealing with. So since I'm an equal opportunity preacher, let me give you your opportunity right now. Here is what you must understand. We must be willing to respect law and order in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
The Minister of State for National Security, Senator the Honorable Keith Bell, also attended that church service yesterday, saying the church service is an opportunity to come together to pray for peace, security, and stability of the nation. While commending officers in the Northern Bahamas for making a significant decrease in crime, he says residents should also be applauded for doing their part to support the police in the war against crime.
Each of you officers in the Northern Bahamas are to be commended for your hard work, dedication, and commitment to the task at hand, which led to the attainment of the positive results for the year 2013. Added to this were the collaborative efforts and cooperation of other law enforcement agencies and community stakeholders. All of the agencies combined resources to ensure the minimization of criminal activities in the communities of the Northern Bahamas. The citizenry in Grand Bahama, Abaco, and Bimini are to be applauded for the continuous show of support and assistance rendered to the police and to the agencies.
7 illegal immigrants arraigned before the court this morning for breaching the immigration laws of this country. 6 Haitians, including 1 female, were charged with illegal landing, and a Jamaican man was arraigned for overstaying. The Haitians were each given a fine of $300. Reports say they were each able to pay the fine and are now on their way to New Providence to the detention center to await deportation. Now, the Jamaican is facing a $3,000 fine or the alternative, 2 years in jail. Immigration officials tell us that some of the immigrants arrived in the Bahamas more than a year ago. They were arrested over the past 4 days in various communities in the Freeport area with the assistance of police officers. Stay with us, the Bahamas Tonight. The Northern Edition continues right after this.